topic that's come up in psychology recently, or in the last few years, that can be quite helpful for preventative mental health is the concept of resilience. So the research shows that more than education, more than experience, more than training, it is resilience that determines who succeeds and who fails, and that was from Dr. Andrew Schadt. What is resilience? Resilience is the ability of an individual to bounce back from adversity. Adversity might include significant setbacks, hurdles, challenges, and roadblocks. Some of the things that we might go through that can lead to us needing to be resilient, or some of those setbacks and challenges, are injury, burnout, bad traffic, failure, schoolwork or study stress, sleep difficulties, isolation, illness, pain. All of these things can lead to the need for us to remain resilient and be resilient. When it comes to resilience, we don't just want to be resilient, but we can sort of look at this concept of enhanced resilience, which is don't just bounce back from adversity, bounce back better, bounce forward, come back better than we were before. Research remains mixed as to what characterises resilience. No matter which psychologist you talk to, they might use different aspects of resilience, but there's certain ones that I like to focus on. I remain convinced that we can all develop resilience. I don't think it's something that we're born with, it's something that we can develop, and research into resilience tends to focus on a mixture of the following characteristics. So the first one is what we call emotional regulation. This is about keeping feelings in check so that we can remain task or goal focused. We want to keep our eye on the ball, basically. The perception that something is stressful acts on emotions in significant ways and influences behaviour. It is easy, however, to be unaware of the impact that stress has on emotions and behaviour. The most important skill of resilience is an emotional self-awareness. Impulse control is the second one, keeping behaviours in check so that we can remain goal-focused. Do we just react as soon as something happens to us, or do we take some time to think about what's just happened, how I'm feeling, and how am I going to react to this? The key should be to build self-awareness again, which is what emotions am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? What does my emotional reaction tell me? Is what I'm thinking reasonable? Is what I'm thinking helpful or useful for my performance and state of mind? And if it's not, then change it. Resilient thinking focuses on finding solutions to problems. Number 3 is causal analysis, accurately and comprehensively locating the cause of an adversity and coming up with solutions for what can be solved. If a solution can be found for a situation or cannot be resolved, then the ability to accept it and move on is very important. The ability to control what can be controlled and let go of what can't. Number 4 is self-belief or self-efficacy. Your belief in yourself that you have mastery in the world. And mastery means we have the ability to do things. We can do things and get a positive outcome. That's what we're talking about with mastery. The belief that you have the capacity to perform a particular task creates self-confidence. People with high levels of self-belief believe they will succeed and are therefore likely to persevere and persist when faced with adversity. Maintaining high levels of physical capability or high levels of fitness are very good for helping with resilience because it allows us to just keep going in the face of adversity. But fitness in itself is something that creates resilience in that we have to push ourselves a little bit harder to get results. So exercise is a great way for building resilience.